Hi everyone, it's Nadia from YARNutopia. Today we're making number 255 granny square of our 365 days of granny squares. So we only have 110 left after today. That is so awesome. We are coming down soon. We'll be at 2 digits again, so that's exciting. Today's square is called Knotted Puffs 6-inch square and it is designed by Amber. So make sure you check out that link in the description of this video, and it'll be on my blog and on the Facebook in the post, the link to the written pattern so you can follow along with the square. It is such a simple square, you guys. We're using cluster stitches, puff stitches, double crochets, and single crochets. So it's an eclectic amount of stitches today, but it is so simple and it worked up so fast for me. A couple of squares in the past week we've been using or making were a little difficult, so I thought this one would be a pretty simple square to work up today and be a fast square. So I hope you enjoy this today. You know, today's granny square, I'm using 5 different colors, but you can use as many colors as you want. You can use 1 color or all 5 or 6 colors even. We're doing 6 rounds on today's granny square. I'm using Red Heart Super Saver yarn. These are just scrap yarns that I have lying around in my scrap basket. It's a 10 ply size 4 worsted weight medium yarn. So if you have any scraps that you have lying around, you can also use a double knitting yarn. That's totally fine to make your square today. I'm going to demonstrate this square in an H size crochet hook, which is 5 millimeters, so make sure you have that handy, as well as a yarn needle and a scissor, because we'll be cutting our yarn and sewing in our ends, and these tools just come in handy in our whole project when we change color so often. Now, before we start, I have to mention a few things for those of you who are new to this project. Welcome, and you still have time to catch up on all 365, so I suggest you start with number 1 though, if you want to, just so it started out easy and we kind of get a little more challenging throughout the year, and then I throw something like this in there where it's kind of easy. So in this links in the description of this video, you'll find the link to the written pattern. Like I said, you'll also find a link to the 365 Days of Granny Squares page on my website, so you'll get all 365 days of granny squares. I add a new one every single day, and you can click the image. It will take you to its video tutorial here on YouTube, and then at the bottom of that blog there's that list of the ones that have written patterns available to you, so you can click those links and follow along with written patterns as well if that's what you prefer. Also, there's a link to my Facebook and Instagram. Make sure to share your photos on Facebook in the comment section of today's post, so find this square on Facebook and then share your photo in the comment section. And tell me what you liked about today's square, and share what colors you chose, and or what you know, let me know what brand of yarn you're using and what types of things you liked about today's square, what you didn't like, all those good things. So tell me all about it, and you can Snapchat me. My username on Snapchat is YARNutopia. You can see behind the scenes clips of what we do here at YARNutopia headquarters as well, aka my home and my personal life, all that good stuff. And on Instagram, if you share this photo on Instagram, make sure to hashtag 365 Days of Granny Squares and hashtag YARNutopia so I can see your square there as well. And one last thing, I have to say a big thank you to my dad, Fuad, Azmat, for taking the time to make these videos with us. He's our videographer, editor, and photographer for all of our videos. So make sure you subscribe to our channel. Just hit that red subscribe button. It's down here by my username on YouTube, and you can get that update on when we post our next video. And for those of you who asked yesterday for my nails, this is the nail color that I'm using, Sinful Colors, and this color today is Vacation Time, which I could definitely use some of that. So that is the color on the nails today. So thanks to those of you who asked, I really appreciate it. So now we can get started and make number 255 granny square. Let's start out with a slip knot. So put your short end over your long end, fold this down, and then pull that through and pull it tight. Insert your hook and we can begin. So let's start out by chaining 5. So yarn over and pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we're going to go all the way to the first chain we made way over here and make a slip stitch to form a ring. So go into that chain, then yarn over and pull through the loop on your hook. Okay, so now we formed a ring. But if you know how to start with a magic ring, you can start that way as well. But we're going to go right into round 1. We are going to chain up 3, so yarn over, pull through 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to work a beginning cluster into this ring here. So yarn over, go into the ring, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, but hold it. We're going to yarn over again and go into the ring, yarn over, pull through, then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So now we have 3 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 of those loops. Okay, and that is a beginning cluster, because that chain up 3 in the beginning there is part of this whole stitch. Now we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then we're going to put a cluster back into the same ring here. So yarn over, a regular cluster is this. The yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and one more time, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through all 4 loops on your hook. And then chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we're going to do that again until we have a total of 8 cluster stitches and 8 chain 3 spaces. So again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And yarn over and go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through all 4 loops on your hook, and then chain 3. Okay, so that's 3 clusters. I won't make you watch me do all of my clusters. This is a little bit of a tedious round, so I'm just going to continue making these cluster stitches and my chain 3 spaces until I have 8 clusters and 8 chain 3 spaces, and then I'll meet you up at the end of round 1 and we'll go right into round 2 together. Alright, when you make your last chain 3 space, you want to slip stitch to the beginning cluster stitch. Okay, so not this chain up 3, but actually go into the cluster stitch itself, then yarn over, pull through, and through, just like that. So now going on to round 2, if you're not changing color, just slip stitch into this chain 3 space, just yarn over, pull through, and then chain up 1 and go on to the next round with me. But I'm actually going to change color here, so if you're changing color, you can actually fasten off here. So chain 1 and cut this yarn, pull it through and pull tight, and you can start in any chain 3 space around. So I'm just going to go right into this one and pick up my new color, hook that on the hook and pull it through, and then chain up 1. And in the same chain 3 space, we are going to put a single crochet. So go in to the chain 3 space, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, just like that. So it's a single crochet. Then we're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we're going to single crochet into that same chain 3 space. So I'm going to slide this over, I'm going to go back into that chain 3 space, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, just like that. Then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet into the next chain 3 space right here. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet into the next chain 3 space. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Then we're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then we're going to single crochet back into that same chain 3 space we just put that single crochet in. So go back into there, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So you can kind of see our chain 5 spaces are our corners and our chain 3 spaces are the side of our square. So now we're just going to repeat. So chain 3 and then single crochet in the next chain 3 space. Then chain 3, and then in the next chain 3 space put a single crochet, chain 5, and then a single crochet back in there. Okay, and repeat. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet in the next chain 3 space, chain 3, and single crochet in the next chain 3 space, chain 5, and then single crochet back into the same chain 3 space, just like that. Okay, doing our last side here, 1, 2, 3, chain, then single crochet in the last chain 3 space available, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and now slip stitch to our first single crochet of this round. So right in here, just go into the single crochet, yarn over, pull through, and pull through the loop on your hook. Okay, so there's round 2. Going right into round 3, I'm not going to change color yet. If you want to, you can fasten off here and then just start your next round, round 3, in any chain 5 corner space. But I'm going to slip stitch into the chain 5 here, so I'm going to go in, yarn over, pull through, and through, just like that for a slip stitch. And then I'm going to chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, and make a beginning cluster stitch in here. So very similar to how we worked the beginning cluster stitch in round 1. We're going to yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and again yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on the hook. Okay, that's our beginning cluster stitch. Then we are going to, let's see here, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and put a regular cluster stitch back into that same chain 5 space. So a regular cluster stitch I showed you in round 1, we're going to yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And one more time, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through all 4 loops on your hook. Okay, that is a regular cluster stitch. Then we are going to chain 1, so yarn over, pull through, 1, and then in the next chain 3 space we're going to put a puff stitch. So just a regular puff stitch. Let's see, what is puff stitch? Yarn over, go into this chain 3 space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, or I'm sorry, don't yarn over and pull through anything. We're going to yarn over again and go in, yarn over, pull through, pull up here. So there's 5 loops on the hook. We're going to do that again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, and pull up. So you should have 7 loops on your hook, then yarn over and pull through all 7 of those loops. Okay, that is a puff stitch. Okay, then we are going to chain 1. Okay, and we're going to hop into this next chain 3 space and put a puff stitch in there. So again, I'll show you how to puff stitch because I kind of screwed up that one to kind of demonstrate it to you. So yarn over, go into this next chain 3 space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, go back in to that chain 3 space, yarn over, pull through, and again, yarn over, go back in, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 7 loops on your hook. And that is a puff stitch. Then we're going to chain 1, so yarn over, pull through, and into this corner here in the chain 5 space we're going to put a cluster stitch. So a cluster stitch is yarn over, go in to the chain 5 space, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So now we have 4 loops on the hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through all 4 of those loops, just like that. Then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and put another cluster stitch into that same corner chain 5 space. So again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through all 4 loops on your hook. Okay, then we're going to chain 1, and now in the chain 3 space here we're going to puff stitch. So we're just going to basically repeat what we did on this side and this corner for this side and each corner around. So put your puff stitch, so yarn over, go into the chain 3, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 7 loops, and then chain 1. And then do another puff stitch in the next chain 3 space, and then chain 1, and now make your corner in the next corner. Okay, and that's cluster stitch, chain 3, and a cluster stitch. So just follow along with the written pattern if you need to, or just rewind this part where I make this round, and you can finish off this round on your own, and then I'll meet you up for round 4. When you're finished with your last puff stitch, you want to chain 1 and then slip stitch to your beginning cluster stitch. Okay, so not this chain up 3. We're actually going to go into this cluster stitch, and then yarn over, pull through, and pull through. Now for this next round, if you're going on to round 4 without changing color, just slip stitch into this corner, chain 3 space, and then for round 4, chain up 3, and then go on to round 4 with me. But I'm going to chain 1, cut that yarn, pull it through, pull tight, and if you're changing color, you can start in any chain 3 corner space. And then I'm going to pick up this new color, hook it on my hook, and pull it through, and then chain up 3. 1, 2, and 3. And in the same space, we are going to put 2 double crochets. So yarn over, go into the space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, that's a regular double crochet. So again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, then we are going to, let's see here, chain or 3 double crochet into that. We're going to hop over to this chain 1 space, and we are going to put a 3 double crochets in there, in each of the chain 1 spaces actually. So yarn over, hop into this chain 1 space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, then hop to the next chain 1 space and put 3 double crochets in there. 1, 2, and 3, and then the next chain 1 space here, there's 3 double crochet goes in there, so 1, 2, and 3, and now we're in the next chain 3 corner space. So in the chain 3 corner spaces, we're going to be putting 3 double crochet, so 1, 2, and 3, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then put 3 more double crochets into that same chain 3 corner space. So 1, 2, and 3. And then just repeat what we did on this side and this corner for this side and this corner and each side around. So to put 3 double crochets into each chain 1 space, and then in the corners put 3 double crochet, chain 3, and 3 double crochet. So it's a very simple round this round. So then I'll meet you up for round 5. When you come back to the beginning, we only have these 3 stitches in our first corner, so we still have to put 3 double crochets in there. So 1, 2, and 3. And now, if you're not changing color, okay, if you're not changing color and going on to round 5, you want to double crochet into this chain up 3 here. So yarn over, go into that chain up 3, the top of that chain, then yarn over and pull through, then yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, and start in that corner. Sorry about my dogs barking, but if you're not changing color and going on to round 5, you don't have to double crochet in there. I'm gonna change color. So what we're going to do is actually chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then slip stitch to that chain up 3 there. So go in, then yarn over, pull through, and through. But if you were going to keep that same color you used for round 4 into round 5, you could double crochet in there like I showed you. So now going on to round 5, I'm going to fasten off here and change my color. So chain 1, cut that, pull it through, pull tight. And if you're changing color, you can start in any corner. I'm just going to go into this corner. If you did not change color, just work around that double crochet you just made. Okay, I'm going to pick up this new color, hook it on my hook, pull it through. Alright, now everyone, if you're changed color or not, going on to round 5, we're going to chain up 1. And now we're going to put a single crochet into this corner here. So go into the corner space, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and put another single crochet into that corner space. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so there's our corner. Then we're going to single crochet in each of the next 15 stitches, or into each stitch on the side. So just put 1 single crochet in each stitch, just like this. Go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. So just single crochet in the next 15 stitches, And then in the corner, put a single crochet, chain 3, and a single crochet. If you need to, follow along with the written pattern. This is a very simple round, just single crocheting around. So I will meet you up at the end of round 5 and we'll go on to our last round together. When you come back around and single crochet everywhere, we're just going to slip stitch into our first single crochet. So just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. Now for this next round, if you're not changing color, just slip stitch into this chain 3 corner space and chain up 1 and go on to the last round with me. It's a very simple round also, but I'm going to change color here. So I'm going to chain 1, cut that, pull it through, pull tight. If you're changing color, you can start in any chain 3 corner space and grab your last color. Hook that on the hook and pull it through and then chain up 1. And we're basically just going to repeat round 5. So just single crochet into this chain 3 space, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet back into that same space. Okay, now instead of the next 15 stitches, it's actually the next 17 stitches, and we're just single crocheting across. And then in the corners, we're putting a single crochet, chain 3, and a single crochet. It's exactly like the last round. So very simple round here. Just single crocheting around, and in the corners put a single crochet, chain 3, and a single crochet, and then we'll be done. When you're finished with this round, be sure to slip stitch to the first single crochet. Just yarn over, pull through, and then we can fasten off. So chain 1, cut that, pull it through, pull tight, grab that yarn needle, and weave in all your loose ends. I always weave them in while I'm going after every round. You can, sew in your ends when you're finished with your square or while you're making your square. Just make sure you do it. So there it is. Number 255 Granny Square is complete. Thank you so much for watching and learning how to make this square today, and thank you to Amber for allowing us to use this pattern in our project. It turned out so fabulously. I don't even think I need to block this square. It's keeping its shape very nicely, and I really liked this a lot. So thanks again for watching, everyone. Make sure you share your photos on Facebook and Instagram, #365 Days of Granny Squares. I'll see you tomorrow. Happy hooking!